What's up guys, it's Vully here, back with another video. And today, as you can tell by the title of the video, of course, you know, everybody says that. But today I'm actually going to be testing out the KN-44 and how good it is. This gun came out around earlier this week, which is, for me it's this week, but for you it's not. This video is going to be uploaded on Monday, even though I recorded this video late night on Saturday after the stream. So technically, yes, it is this week, but for you, it was like around a week ago or something. It was the previous week, but for me, it is, so you know where I'm coming from. I would have done this video earlier via the color spectrum draw, but I don't have money. And I didn't really find that since the event for this kind of came out recently. I think it was like 2 to 3 days ago from now, like earlier from today. This is the day I'm recording this. It just came out then. I decided I'll get like everything with the challenge done, and then I'll record my first impressions with this gun for a video. Anyway, that's basically it. So yeah, that's kind of my run through. I'm just gonna go ahead and start hopping into a couple games. I don't know how I'm gonna do this video. I don't know if it's gonna be a cut commentary, if I'm gonna record like each gameplay as a whole. You'll see like starting up soonish. I'll just go with it. I don't quite know yet, but see you in a couple seconds. Alright everyone, this is my first game with the KN-44. I saw iFerg's video on this gun. I haven't really developed quite like an opinion on this gun yet. I heard that he said that the gun fired slow, but from the video what I could see is that this gun was actually pretty decent, so I'm looking forward to using this thing. What the hold on. Wait a minute. What the hell? Okay. That was confusing. Shit, switch. Yeah, this gun's kind of nice actually. Holy. Give me a moment. Hold up. Oh my god, my aim is as disappointing as I am to my parents. Jesus Christ. Alright, so far, this gun's actually pretty decent. I've gotten a couple kills with it. Oh. Alright, sorry about that, yo. The recoil isn't that bad. I know I just aimed terribly. Oh. So far, the gun actually seems pretty good. I've gotten a couple kills with it, and I actually do like the way it runs. I feel like it's a little bit slow. It's not that bad, though, and it hits pretty hard. As far as I can tell, the range is pretty decent on this as well. And you know what, the gun just feels good to play with, to be honest. That and then like the recoil on this gun really isn't that bad either. So it's pretty easy to control. I feel like the kill time on this weapon is actually pretty good as well. So yeah, I mean, so far, my thoughts on this are pretty positive. It might not be the best gun in the game, but I love this gun a lot actually so far. This is pretty fucking nice, dude. I feel like this gun is actually pretty balanced between all ranges. Honestly. Short range, it's not like amazing, you know? Because I just died to like an MSMC, but that's the MSMC, dude. Short range is actually not that bad. I feel like this gun probably primes at around medium range. This gun's like best at medium range, I feel. Because medium range, this one's really good. Honestly, this gun's amazing at medium range. The long range, it could have some... This gun definitely has potential at long range. Because of the very low recoil, and then like the damage rate's pretty good as well. Oh, speaking of damage range, that dude should be dead. And this gun's actually pretty decent so far. I'm actually genuinely enjoying playing with this. I mean, just look at that, man. This gun's so clean. It feels great. Oh, what the wait. That was the hard point? And this thing is actually kind of a monster. I might actually use this gun a lot. What the hell? This might be like a main gun that I use, to be honest. I mean, Jesus Christ, this gun's nice. It's because it's me. I mean, I don't really aim that well, and my recoil control is terrible. So maybe that's why this gun is standing out to me specifically. Oh yeah, so first game's over. We lost, but I think I did pretty well. The gun felt really smooth throughout this entire game, to be honest. I mean, again, like I mentioned a couple of times, it doesn't really have that much recoil. its DPS rate's pretty decent actually, and the fire rate's a lot better than I expected. I thought it would be a lot slower than it was, to be honest, considering again what iFerg said and everything like that. Because I check I trust the resources that I come to, So 28 and 7, that's not bad. It's a 4KD, solid. So yeah, that's overall after the first game, it's pretty good so far. Here we're getting into game 2 here on firing range. Also, if you notice, I'm playing hardpoint. Hardpoint's kind of what my second favorite game mode under SMD, but that's besides the point. We're focused on the KN over here. So I'm gonna see how it does on here, because it's kind of like a mid-range map, to be honest. So I feel like since this is some long angles, but there's also some short angles, so I feel like this map could be like mid-range. Which I stated that that's kind of where this gun shines. So we're gonna see how that theory tests out here. I feel like the extended mag actually kind of helps a good amount. This gun is actually pretty decent for long range. I mean, honestly, I do kind of feel like this gun definitely shines at medium range. That's just my... I'm staying true to my game 1 observations with game 2. Alright, this gun definitely does shine at medium range. I mean, that was a little bit close. That was like in between close and medium range. Oh my god, this gun's great at medium range. Holy sh**. Damn, okay. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. But honestly, I could definitely see myself using this gun in ranked in the future. Like during streams and stuff, and maybe for videos and stuff like that. I could definitely see myself using this gun a lot more. You know what? This gun isn't bad at all. It's actually pretty reliable, pretty consistent. This is a very, very usable gun. Also, I just did that shit all close range, dude. It's a close range. So far, that just makes it even better. Yeah, this gun's kind of melty at long range. I mean, as long as you're not getting outgunned by fucking like SMGs at close range, this thing's pretty good. I mean, considering I just went the hell off right there. That's how you know. I got a VTOL? Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm not gonna set up kill streaks or anything, so I just want to focus this video totally around the KN. If it was just like a stream or something, I wasn't really focusing on the gun itself, I probably would have sent out my streaks by now. Alright, we lost again. I guess, well, that's mainly, I'm used to losing in hardpoint, so I never really go for the objective. But this gun is actually pretty decent so far. I mean, I did have a couple of moments where, as you can see, when I was kind of pushing that house over to the front and to the right of this kill cam here, like the little building there, as you can see, I super went off, like being aggressive on that site. So you could definitely play this close range if you wanted to, because this gun melts. I mean, close to medium range, this gun is absolutely insane. And then, so far what I can tell from long range, it does get a good amount of, it does get like a little bit of hit markers, but it really does not have that much recoil. And that's kind of why I'm saying this is good for long range, is because the recoil is super minimum. And either way, even though it does get hit markers, it's still super consistent and kills really well. So that's my after game 2 sort of my view. Alright, so this is definitely gonna be my tester for long range. Because now we're playing Scrapyard. If you watched my stream earlier today, because again today is Saturday, if you watched my stream this Saturday, you would have known that I really do not like this map. This is gonna kind of be a thing that helps me figure out, you know, well, now that I'm here testing a gun, since I think it's good for long range so far, is this going to be good for Scrapyard? So, it's a learning experience for me too. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's actually going to be kind of beneficial to me. Okay, so I basically just spawn trapped in her. That was kind of nuts. See if I can. I can't. Okay. It's awkward. I got outranged by a 74U. I guess that just kind of tells you that it's average at long range. Literally shut up, dude. Jesus, this dude's annoying. Oh my god. I mean, I am being serious. This gun is a monster at close to medium range. Oh my god. You can definitely mess with this if you wanted to be aggressive on this map. But I feel like this gun, so far, can honestly adapt to like any type of playstyle. This gun's very all-around, it feels. Very balanced in like every way. That's just kind of what I'm feeling right now. But yeah, I mean, this gun is looking great so far. Don't get me wrong. It seems like it'll actually outclass a couple weapons. I mean, I couldn't really tell you which one specifically, but this is definitely looking high up on my liking so far. I feel like I am actually starting to really enjoy playing with this gun. This gun seems like a super, super viable option. And again, it's very all-around, it feels like, so far. Another thing that I like to give this gun is it actually kills relatively quickly at, like, every range. I know I said it's kind of hit-markery at long range, but every gun is like that. Because of the range drop-offs and, like, the amount of like, tapping and stuff you need to do, especially when people are on head glitches and things like that. But I feel like this gun actually kind of covers long range pretty well. Like I said, the recoil is super minimal in this gun, to be honest. And though it does have some occasional side-to-side recoil, which obviously I'm not good with because I'm just not good at controlling recoil just in general with like any gun. Alright, end of the third game. Again, we lost. But what I've seen so far from this map, Scrapyard, is this gun's actually very viable on this map, from what I've seen. Again, it covers long range pretty well. And obviously, those short and medium range engagements are very high class for the KN, especially for like a slower-ish firing assault rifle with a decent amount of range. I would not have expected the close to medium range to be as good as it is, but the KN absolutely shreds at close range. It totally shreds at close range, and it's amazing. I am loving this gun so far. Alright, so I decided to cut this to 3 games instead of 5, just so I don't have as much to edit. But I'm just going to go ahead and go over my points, like my final thoughts about the KN. The short range, I'm going to say, is great on the KN. I feel the damage, like the damage per second rate, actually does kind of outclass other like SMGs and stuff like that. Obviously, there's some guns that will never win against, like the MSMC at close range and stuff like that. Because the MSMC is super, super dominant at close range. Nobody can deny that. If you're looking for a close range weapon, you always go the MSMC because that gun is just that gun is amazing at close range. Like, do not get me wrong. But the KN is actually a decent contender. I feel it could be one of the better assault rifles at close range. I feel kind of on par with close range. It's not as good as the 117, like AK-117 I feel like, but I feel close range wise, it's probably as good as the AK-47. But I don't, like, if you're gonna class on, like, high tier SMGs, there's no way it would beat them. Unless you get really lucky and the other person's bad. I feel like the one gun that it could probably be an even match with close range is maybe like the PDW. Maybe it's like 60% in favor of the PDW and then 40% in the favor of the KN. I feel like the PDW is better in close range, but I feel like the KN is a good contender for this. I feel like it's just about even with the PDW. As far as medium range goes, this gun is absolutely insane. It's very, very dominant, again with the low recoil and the high amount of damage and the decent range. Just everything that factors into the KN-44 makes it shine at medium range. Especially if attachments like foregrip and then your red dot on. Red dot for just like precise shooting so you don't have the big ass iron sight in your way. I feel like this is definitely one of the better medium range weapons. Again, I do not feel like it's the best. I do feel like it is actually a top contender for one of the best at medium range. Like the DPS, the low recoil, and the speed of gun feels good. Even though it shoots just a teensy bit slow. I think the fire rate's like 60 or 62 or something like that. It's actually very decent. The pace on the gun feels great. It's pretty fast moving around from what I can tell. I mean, I don't really pay attention to the run speed that much unless I'm playing with a gun that's either really fast compared to what I'd expect it to be or really slow. But I guess the run speed's average, and it's honestly a little bit faster than I thought it would be. And this, again, the firing, I said this like 100 times in the video, I know. The firing feels good. It feels faster than I'd expect it to be. And it feels even, and it feels consistent. That's all that matters. I mean, that's kind of what makes a good medium range weapon, in my opinion. And then the long range attributes of KN-44, I feel that they are average. So the gun recoil is very low, and the damage per second is still decent. The range also is okay. Like, if you're going to long range, I think you would probably want maybe like the S36, because, you know, that's a really reliable gun. And if you can control recoil, you'd probably definitely want the Type 25. But if you're like me and you suck at aiming and you suck at controlling recoil, I feel that the KN-44 would be an amazing gun actually to use at long range. Even though I said it's average, it's not below average. It's maybe just a teensy bit above average. If you say average is 50, I would rate this thing like a 55 or something like that. So yeah, this gun is definitely great for long range gameplay. Yeah, again, the main thing I'm talking about here is the recoil, because there's next to nothing. I know the side to side gets a little bit crazy after you shot like 25 bullets or something like that. But that's just how guns work. And I'm really bad at controlling side to side recoil specifically because I have trouble aiming. But I mean, if I can get a good amount of kills with this gun, then you can too, because I know I'm confident in everybody that watches this video. But looks like I'm actually going to wrap up the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and drop a subscription down below, of course, if you haven't already. Notification bells aren't required, but you could definitely do that. I'd appreciate that a lot. And make sure to share my channel with some of your friends, some of the people you know that play Call of Duty. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Subscribe to Abura's iOS.